let's get into,
what are these chips for?
Yes.
isn't that a good question?
Yeah.
All I'm saying is you want to keep your hands on them and you want as many as you can get.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Beautiful. All right. So let's be real. How much time are y'all spending on recruiting right now as managers? Much? Spending much time?
No.
You need to be spending more time. I don't care if you're Stacy Smith and do an hour-and-a-half interviews like 5 times a night. You still need to be spending more time on your interviews. The reason why we need to be spending more time on recruiting is because we need to hire the right person once. We don't want to hire the wrong person 4 times and then get lucky on the 5th time by somehow managing to stumble across somebody who's a good trainee. The reason why we need to hire the right person once is because turnover is expensive.
Yeah.
It's expensive not only in money, but lack of productivity, the amount of time that you invest in training these people that we're hiring, and also in morale. I mean, think about it this way. When you release somebody from training, they instantly become friends with everybody in the entire market. And if that person doesn't last, their friend just quit or got fired. And that reflects back on us as managers. So hire the right person once. And not only do I want you to hire the right person once, but I want you to hire the right person for you once. The right person for you once. You know, if you're corporate, hire yourself a corporate person if that's the kind of person you work with. If you're an actor and you're good at training other actors, hire an actor. As long as they're going to work out and they're the right person for the company and the right person for you. All right? So I want to talk a little bit about us as managers and as representatives, because we really are the best example of what this company has to offer, and we are the best publicity that this company has to offer. How many people here in this room love their job? How many people here in this room are proud of the work that they do? How many people here love your coworkers? How many people here have gone to Glassdoor.com to post a review about your job?
Say that again.
What was that, Glassdoor?
And that is our problem.
Glassdoor.com.
If you are proud of what you do for a living, show your stripes. Right now, if you go to www.glassdoor.com, you will note that Jeff Brandon, our CEO, has the same approval rating as J.B. Spalding.
What?
So I want everybody to write down www.glassdoor.com. And you're going to look and you're going to see there's only been like 3 people that have posted over the last year and a half. So everybody that's posted on there in the past were part of the old TTT. It's time for the new TT now. The winds of change have come to this company. Let's let it show in our publicity. Now, how many people here think that the products that you sell here are 10 times better than the products you've sold in other companies?
Yeah.
How many people here think it is a better deal than the other companies? And how many of you have posted a review about our product online? Okay. Who here's posted on Glassdoor? I know Steven Hernandez has. Beautiful.
I know nothing
Peter?
about Glassdoor.
So not only should you be going on to Glassdoor, not only should you be writing reviews about your products and how you feel about them online, but if you meet somebody in the market that you're working in, if you meet a Chad Richardson, if you meet a Michael Vogel, if you meet a Nick Heggie, tell those people, show your stripes. Go online, tell everybody how awesome your job is and how much you love it. Because the first thing that people do when they hear about Twin Towers trading, what are they going to do? What are you doing when you don't know what something is? You Google search it, right?
Go on the interweb.
And those job review sites are going to pop up. So, yes, ma'am?
Oh, that is really such a good point, because I had an interviewee
Mm-hmm.
come into the store, and I had some trainees in the store, And after it was over, you know what the lady said to me?
What?
She said, y'all are so happy. And that's what attracted her more to the job, because we were just bouncing around like this is the greatest thing ever. And she was like, y'all are so happy. I just want to be a part of this.
Yep.
So that is a very good point.
How many of you here right now, in one way or another, and I'll be the first to raise my hand, is having a problem with recruiting right now? You need more people and they just aren't coming in. Do you feel that it's not working for you right now? If it's not working for you, don't keep doing the same thing. Try something new. As I said, you are TTT's best publicity. Have you guys walked down the strip and seen the amount of performers? Have you seen the street magicians? I walked up to a street magician and I asked him, how do you build your tip? And he knew what I was asking him more than most people's trainees know what I mean when I say, how are you building your tip? I said, show me your strategy for setting your tip. He knew exactly what I was talking about. And he set his tip better than most trainees I've seen. There are pitchmen around this world, around this country, even in your backyard in the mall. Like, go to different vendors in the BJ's, in the Sam's Club, because there are a bunch of terrible vendor companies out there. If you are the kind of person that's looking for hiring actors, if you were at one time an actor yourself, or if you were a director yourself, the recruiters for this company don't really know much about theater guilds. The recruiters don't really know how to talk to theater people. You know how to talk to theater people. So start doing it yourself. Don't keep waiting for a recruiter to do the job for you, because at the end of the day, if you bring somebody onto your team, any of you know how much money you're getting per recruit? $400. $400 per recruit. Get yourself 10 people on your team. You just made yourself an easy $4,000. And tell you what, you're going to be picking up the right person for you by doing that. All right? So the first step
And stalking does work.
Stalking does work.
It really does. Many of you may know that. You may have experienced
Nikki,
it
does
from
stalking
me.
work?
Yes. Don't call it stalking, I call it love.
Hey, Dustin, does stalking work?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it works.
Please explain what you're saying right now.
In
Just call
essence,
him.
if you
Hey,
meet
how's it going?
someone that's the right candidate for this job, no matter where you are in your day-to-day business, your life, whatever, I don't care if you're at McDonald's. I picked up somebody from the yogurt place. You know, it doesn't matter. Bottom line is, I just look real at them. If I find someone's got great customer service or awesome personality, that I was like, ooh, I could so see them doing this job, I'd square them straight up. How much do you make? $7 an hour? Guy, you're so underpaid. You're so talented. I have people that have less talent than you working for me making 6 figures plus.
Wow.
What's your schedule? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
What do you know, we shouldn't do this, but I mean, I really like you, you know? Here's your number, so that way I can give it to my recruiting department. They can give you a call. I'm gonna go ahead and put my name on you, so when you call in, it'll be like you're a VIP. Okay? Excellent. Now, that's my networking going on right there. That's my new tickler file. Why? Because guess what? If the person doesn't want it this week, who knows about next week? The week after, the week after. You know, Tondi Hayden back in Atlanta told me once when I was looking for an assistant, because Mr. Hernandez had gone to join a new team and moved somewhere else. He was my assistant at the time, and Tondi goes, if you want a good assistant, there was this girl that used to work here once upon a time that had your job. You're gonna love her. She was right, I do love her.
Yeah.
I do. And it took me 3 months to get her to work for another organization. Yeah, and it was by stalking. I never met her. She didn't know what I looked like. I didn't know what she looked like. I didn't care. I just knew she was a good person because I was told. And I texted her weekly. Got her 2 raises at State Farm before she came over. Because she said, look, they want me. What you gonna do for me? They're like, we'll give you a raise. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my desk. And then at the end, the last text was, you ready? Question mark. And And I got a response, which was?
I said, yes. I called all the managers over to the office and I said, it's been great, guys, but I gotta go.
And now here
Thanks
she
for the
is.
extra money trying to keep me on the last.
So, I tell you this because it's that serious. Each one of you that are here probably been stalked by me in some way, shape, or form. It's okay. It's okay. Like she said, some call it love. I do love you. You make me money. I love you. I really do. So with that being said, for real, if you meet somebody, get their name and number. If you don't have the cojones to bring them on board, I do. And I got a new recruiter that does too. You've never even met it yet. So bottom line, network and follow what he's saying. Because exactly where Mr. Coffee is taking you, if you just get that name and phone number and you can't do it and you get with us, we'll get it done for you together.
Thank you. One last thing on here that I forgot to mention. As Chad referred to earlier, we do have one team in this country with a 100% retention rate. Dustin and Jackie's team.
And that's not a young team.
Hey,
That's not a young team.
Jackie are on the train to retain.
That's right.
And 100% of that market came from referrals. Every last person on that team. It started with Peter sitting in a Walmart calling Dustin saying, I may or may not be pitching in a Walmart right now. And I may or may not have just done 2 15-piece turns in a row.
Hypothetically,
Hypothetically,
would you like to make this much money too? I said, hypothetically, when can I start? 'Cause I'm
And then he
serious right
hypothetically
now.
joined the company. He hypothetically brought along his girlfriend. He hypothetically brought along his roommate. He hypothetically brought along his roommate's friends. And they hypothetically brought along their friends' friends. And now they're sitting on a salary because they just milked referrals. So if your teammates are proud of their job, not only milk them to go online and post their reviews on Glassdoor.com, milk them for their friends. Because I'm sure there are plenty of people out there who are tired of buying drinks for their friends that work for this company because their friends aren't making enough money at their normal job.
And birds of a feather flock together.
Exactly. Good, good, good.